Hi, my name is Eric Pfeifer. I'm the broker owner of Pfeifer Realty Group in Southwest Florida. I've been living and selling real estate in Southwest Florida since 2001. And today we're here with Wendy Kirschner, who is our 2022 top producing sales agent. Welcome, Wendy.
Thanks, Eric. It's great to be with you today.
Same here. So I just wanted to have a conversation with you about the real estate market. 13 months ago, we had a natural disaster. And if you interview 10 people and ask them their opinion of the real estate market, I think we would get 10 different responses. So I just want to ask you, how is the real estate market in Southwest Florida?
It's booming. We are having a great market, just like we did prior to the storm. I think the biggest difference is that we're seeing properties stay on a little longer than they were during the COVID period. We're still getting almost 90% or 91% of value, ask value on the purchase price, and we're growing like crazy.
I think it's really important to note that I call the last normal year in Southwest Florida 2019. So that's pre-COVID. And then starting in 2020 through 2022, we saw a huge increase in the average price, the median price. We saw days on market getting a lot lower, and the ratio of homes selling list price to sales price was a lot higher. So now if we're slowing down a little bit with that ratio and the days on market are longer, I really want to compare it to 2019, which was the last normal year, not necessarily to what I call the COVID frenzy. Would you agree with that?
Yes, and I think that's an important conversation to have with our sellers, is to be patient and understand that it usually takes maybe 60 days to get your house under contract. And the numbers that we had during COVID were abnormal. And we are, like you said, returning to a traditional market here in Southwest Florida.
So how is the inventory now?
I think we have about, on average, 4 to 5 months inventory, which is less than the predicted 6 month. Of course, a couple years ago it was very low, but we are carrying about 4 to 5 months throughout Southwest Florida.
Mm-hmm. So I noticed pre-COVID to the peak of the market in 2022, the average sales price in the Lee County area, Fort Myers area, almost doubled. So from 2019 to the third quarter of 2022, just before the storm. So it did drop off a little bit, but I would say that's a healthy move in the market, because during the COVID frenzy, things were getting out of control and there were some concerns at that time. Would you agree with that?
Yes, and it was a difficult market for both buyers and sellers because it was so chaotic at the time. The other thing I think that is important to understand is that when we talk about Southwest Florida as a whole, the impact of Ian was felt differently depending on where in Southwest Florida. So obviously the Barrier Islands, Sanibel, Captiva, as well as Fort Myers Beach were impacted far more than inland. And most of Lee County was not affected at all.
Right, so we talk about the four I's. Wendy mentioned Ian, the hurricane of September 2022, but interest rates are also playing a factor, correct?
Yes.
The interest rate has pretty much doubled in the last 3 years for home buyers. And then we have insurance concerns. Have you noticed that for buyers regarding wind and flood insurance?
Absolutely, and I think that's one of the most important reasons to get a qualified and experienced real estate agent at this time, because understanding Southwest Florida and the insurance, I guess I'm going to call it challenge, because you can still get insurance, but you have to understand how to do that is very important, and a real estate agent can help you do that.
So if the values are holding because of the modest inventory, below average inventory, are there any other reasons why you think the values are staying up? Have you noticed any changes in Lee County or predictions of what's going to change within Fort Myers?
Well, Fort Myers is the fastest growing city in the United States, and Lee County is the 6th fastest growing county. So every day 90 people move into Lee County. We are still growing. It's an awesome place to live. It's paradise, and so I think that continues to draw people from all over the country and all over the world.
Absolutely. And of course, people move to Florida because of no state income tax. So companies are coming into Lee County. Actually, our county is incentivizing them to move here. But also our airport, I don't know about you, but I can't find a parking space there when I go to the airport. So they're adding another concourse, and we're getting more domestic flights and a lot more international flights as well. Lee County is really growing. So the hospital system, the infrastructure, the number of permits of new homes going up over the next 5 years, I don't know the exact number, but it's in the tens of thousands. So a lot of really interesting and exciting news for our area.
Absolutely, and you know, it's still, if you love boating, if you love outdoor activity, this is a great place to be. It's still very affordable when you compare it to prices on the east coast of Florida, and we have all kinds of properties from condos, duplexes to single family homes, so it's still a great place to live.
There's some buyers who say, I might wait for a correction. So maybe the prices will drop a little bit due to interest rates, due to inflation. What do you say to a buyer who says, well, I want to wait 6 or 12 months?
I really don't advise buyers to wait. I think this is a great time to get in the market. It's ahead of our season. Our traditional season is January through April when we have most of our snowbirds come. So you're a little bit ahead of it now. And also with the growth that's coming, why wait? It's just going to cause more demand.
And I always say, what if the perfect property for your family is available now? What are you waiting for? So I just don't see our market slowing down based on all of these factors we discussed. And we're really excited about the real estate market. If you're interested in buying or selling anywhere in Southwest Florida, please give us a call at Pfeifer Realty Group. Thank you.